Ladybower. Good morning. Well, we're back, and behind me, Loose Hill. So just got off at Hope on the very bouncy bridge. The train's just gone under and shook the old bloody thing, so I did crap my pants. Anyway, today I was going to go up Bamford Edge, go off there, drop down, and back up to Win Hill, drop down, follow around along the bottom edge of Kinder, then finish at the Nags Head for some food. But the trains from where I am wouldn't got me here till gone 10:30. So I've had to get the earliest one I can and got me here just before 8 o'clock. Sorry, 9 o'clock. So I could do it, but it just means no video, no photos or anything. So what we're going to do is straight up the great tit of the peaks, straight up, drop down and follow along the bottom of Kinder. It's about 3.5 hours, but with filming and everything else, probably 4.5. I have got my tripod with me, so you'll get some cracking shots when we're at the top. And yeah, have a look at today's walk.
As we leave Hope train station, we start making our way through the fields and up on the back lanes. It is then time to start climbing up onto the main trig point with amazing views along the way. As we hit the trig, it is then back down the spine of the hill. It is then on to pass Hope Cross and head towards the bottom of the beautiful Kinder Scout. It's then a trundle along the bottom of Kinder and herd towards the Nag's Head. Then time to soak in the views and then pub and food.
Ooh, bubbas. Anyway, yeah, not a bad route, is it? Nice little easy one. It's not going up the edge, well, the side we're going to, the Bamford side edge, because that is really steep, but I was trying to push myself, but anyway, can't be helped. So, yeah, it's the first of many walks every winter up here if I can. I'm doing it by handheld again, because after last week with the tripod mishap, I've got the DJI 3-axis thingy bob, so it's more stable than that. And I will, hopefully, all being well, have the drone coming this weekend. So in a couple of weeks, being all well, we get some amazing footage. Anyway, as for today, we've got cloudage somewhere. We've got clouds over there as well. So it shouldn't be too bad. The light isn't too hazy, and it's meant to be a blasting day all day today. So it's going to be a good one, I think. But yeah, when we finish, we'll finish at the Nag's Head in Edale, my absolute favourite pub. I love it. Staff are really nice, because when I was in here in June, I didn't get much walking done. They were fantastic, and the food was really nice. So we'll go in there, a couple of Guinness Zeros. Yes, I am teetotal. Couple of Guinness Zeros and a Kinder Burger. Might have a pudding. Cheat days for me. Anyway, as for me weight loss, started to lose. Been to the gym this week and whatever, back in. Got a set routine and everything. And yeah, we're good to get going again. Over this winter and start smashing it for next year, because I've got a lot planned. Well, circumstance might change, but you never know. Anyway, I'm waffling on. Let's crack on. Ladybower and pork pies. We'll have them and we'll get up there. Here in the background is Bamford. There you are, it's opened up a bit now. Man tour, I think, Loose Hill, again, we can see back tour. So this path is actually, if I've got the sun in my eyes, quite easily marked out, because if you can go it this way, it's easier. As you can tell, it's wide and it's been cut. So hopefully it's going to be like this most of the way, because I think this is the main way up Win Hill from when you get to the station. I was in for a shock when I booked the tickets this morning. Where I live, it's £16.50, but they don't get it till gone, like I say, 10:30. But look at there, that's better. Yeah, it was nearly 40 quid. Go from Nottingham, if I got the 5 o'clock train, well, there's no buses into Nottingham anyway at that time, but if I could, that was going on nearly 45. But there was a guy, he got on, and it was busy at Sheffield, because obviously Pennine Way, cross Pennine track and whatever, to go through to Manchester. Anyway, back, so I've got 18 kilograms worth of stuff on my camera equipment, second jacket and all sorts. So yeah, he turned and he says, can you move please? I says, no, I'll move my bag if you want to sit next to me, it's not an issue. So I put it on my lap, and he started demanding I sit there because he wants his mate to sit next to him. And I said, no, if you want to sit there, you can. If not, politely foff. And I did say foff, I didn't say puff. I was going around about 3 or 4 people, and everybody's like, no. So he was just went in a mod. He come sat back down next to me, and there's a young Asian girl, South Asian girl in front of me. And she was just killing herself laughing because she didn't have to move her bag because he didn't, well, I didn't know if he didn't like her or not, but he didn't even ask her. And yet she only had a small bag to put on her lap. Never mind, you do get some. I never have a normal day. Plus the train would delay by 10 minutes because some little sugar, shall we say, some little shit, decided to run the rails. Just go across them, so they put all the signals to a stop. Anyway, let's crack on. As I always say, there's a two-two twain. Right, these sheep, yeah, and I've got one steering at me now, look, they always seem to do that. I don't know what one they are. I'm gonna do a set reels every week for short YouTube shorts and everything else. So I will put that up. I can't remember what date it is. Keep your eyes out on the reels, and yeah, I'll see if we can start doing that a bit more. Anyway, crack on. Oh, that were embarrassing. There's just a stump on the ground. I didn't even see it. Did not even see it. It's a good job I got these on me to stop it. Otherwise, well, I had about 4 sheep then looking at me, probably laughing. Yeah, dinner soon. Anyway, we'll get to move on up this path. I'll catch up with you in a minute. So, as we carry on, up that way, see a house there, if you're over here, that is a tiny hamlet or village of Aston. We're not going there, coming out and round, then up, then out and round and curving around. But I shall put some information up at the bottom for you. Anyway, again, let's crack on. Anyway, we have come out this path. It says there's one up there, but that's the road. I think that goes into Aston itself. But we're going this way and up there. It says it's a proper track, but I can't see any signage for it. But we'll have a look. And if not, I'll get kicked off somebody's land. See you short. Well, ain't I the div, shall we say? I've gone all the way up there, and the road is actually up here. The GPS was all out on my phone, so it's just telling me everywhere. Thought it was off. Anyway, get on the right path. So, traverse here, to the left, traverse the wall, and there'll be a wall that goes up steep section, and then it peters out, and then we're not far from the top. Right, I've just realised holding it like this, I look like one of them street interviewers, don't they? So we've just come from down that way, and the path is here, and the house is just past me just there. So this is where it will go round and start getting on the, come out the sun, on the steep section. So I've just had a bit of a breather. Had some sparkling peach flavoured water from Co-op, well, from James's in Derby, but it's still Co-op stuff. So if they want to sponsor me, by all means. Anyway, so I'm just going to have a quick 5-minute here, and then we'll go up. It's just because I haven't done any proper hill walking for days, and my hair's sticking up for days, weeks, sorry. Last week was just a starter. So we're going to get some proper hill walking in over summer, winter. God, I'm all over the place today. Said I've been up since 2:30. Anyway, I shall catch up with you shortly. Onward, biatch. Well, that was the easy bit. Here's the steep bit. I'll just show you. So, coming up this way, there's a path that comes across, so you can go that way and up, or just cut across where the sheep are. Nothing like that, you dirty sods. Up there and across this fence, and then it's scrounging around the edge. Take us straight to the top on the main path, and then it's come back down this way along the edge, drop down towards Hope Cross. Anyway, I'll see you when I get up to just past the fence just there, or near there. Anyway, now the views are opening up. Loose Hill, and there's my sexy mistress, Kinder Scout. We're back up there very soon. I don't care if it's raining or if it's snowing. Anyway, up and up we go. Excuse if there's a bit of wind interference, but these views have properly opened up now. You can see all the famous peaks, well, what people know as the Peak District, because they usually forget about the Peak District. I'll just turn the camera around because the view is just, it just shows you why I come here so much and I love the place. I'll just turn the camera around. So, Kinder in the background, Loose Hill, Backtor, the Ridge, Ollie's Cross, Mamtor, there, is when it's past Castleton, crap old cement works. I wish you'd get rid of that, I know, but it's good photography. And then obviously surrounding hills. That's not William Hill there. So William Hill is over and round the back over this way. But and then you can see down to all the other little villages. And then obviously we're near the nipple. I'll see you in a minute. Well, that bit was steeper than as well. Just up this bit now, and then it'll teeter out. Jesus Christ, that was a short slog. I'll just show you. Doesn't look it. That's a lot steeper than it looks. And I don't know. There's somebody vlogging, I think, down there. He's been there for 10 minutes, so God knows what he's vlogging about. Unless he's going, yeah, I'm on a mountain, yeah, go to the summit, yeah. Yeah, in your leather jacket, in your trainers. Anyway, that's me moaning now. That's for later. Get seen a bit. Right, having a quick breather. Just come out of a load of gorse bush and been stung like a sod. Anyway, there, right next to the peak, so we're not far at all now. I've just seen somebody coming past in trainers and jogging bottoms, but each to their own. Anyway, I'm just having a quick rest because my right hand shoulder's killing me. Don't know why. Every time I put a backpack on, no matter what size. Anyway, I'll see you in a minute. Right, well, if there's any wind noise, my microphones keep going off, and I don't know why. So I'm definitely out of shape. I was a bit of a cock up because that is the summit. Anyway, we'll get to the top. I'll have a good rest. Probably another pork pie and a bag of Haribos. I'll finish the rest off from earlier on, and then we'll start heading down towards Oak Cross and then into the Vale of Edale, and then it's pub for a Guinness Zero and a burger. So I'll get some photos or filming a bit later. Anyway, I'll see you at the top. Boom shakalaka. Straight up now. It's the word I don't like at the minute, up. But I am seeing, look at the light over there. I'm gonna have to pop over there a second. Before we go to Snake Pass, again, the ridge, the sexy beast that is Kinder. And we're coming down this way and along there and then dropping off. That way it's Snake Woods, all the way up through the valley. There's Derwent Edge. I can't remember the name of them now. Anyway, you come up this way and up and straight across. I think, I'm not sure. No, it might not be. I think yeah, it is. The lake will be down this way somewhere. We'll see it anyway. But yeah, let's crack on again. So, there we are. Sat down for 20 minutes. I had a nice chat with a couple of blokes actually. Funnily enough, photographers. So yeah, managed to get some amazing light over Snakewood Way. Got a couple over towards Baby Kinder, and over there, that would be fantastic. I've managed to get a shot, so I'll see what I can do with it. If I have, I'll put it up now. If not, then you won't see it. But yeah, so it's straight, literally following this path all the way along, all the way along the spine. We'll drop down there, it's Kinder, and then just follow along the edge of it. Could go back on the lane, but it's a bit dodgy at the best of days. So I think it's going to be a bit busy today because it's a nice day. But yeah, we'll crack on and I'll see you in a minute. Oh, bugger me. How's that for timing? Just went to get a quick drink. And through Derwent Way was the C-17, I think it was. C-17 military transport craft coming through. I've never seen that one around here before. Bugger me. Well, there you go. It's made my day, that has. I know it wasn't much on the video, but... Anyway, yeah, again, I'll catch up with you in a minute. Well, I will have a normal day one day. I've just had to spend 20 minutes trying to relocate this phone because I use this one for recording and my other one is my main phone, so luckily enough I had it connected to locate my device. So I put everything down to get a shot. I've got to pick this thing up. Never mind, anyway. Oh, I know where that is. What? See, was here the other day. See them, remember them trees. Anyway, I'm babbling. Right, we need to get a move on now because even though it's not time, I don't want to be too late there. I know I'm going to be walking back to the train station in dark, but I've got head torches on, 2 of them. So I've got one for my head, obviously. Another one I can put on my red flashing emergency light, I can put on my backpack. So, anyway, again, we'll try again. get to that style. I'll see you short. And this is where we got to last time, before I had to go all the way back. Anyway, let's carry on. Right, there's the famous viaduct on our road. You can have it Snake Woods, Crookhill. It is. Ooh. Going into the back end of the Peak District, and we're now starting to get more of the Vale of Edale. And it is going very, very gloomy at the minute. But never mind, we will persist. Right, I don't think we're going to get to Hope Cross, because we'd have to come, oh god, where are we? We'd have to come somewhere over there. Anyway, up and back down. And the ground there is sodding, so, and if there's a brook near there, that is going to be absolute wet through and slipping on my arse. So, what I'll do, we'll come further down this way, we'll drop onto the old Roman road, whatever it is, and then you can cut down, and then we'll end up on the lane, literally just about there. So then probably 15-20 minutes walk along the lane. I know the lane gets a bit busy, but hey, never mind, should be quiet enough now. So yeah, we'll do that, but I mean, obviously follow the route I've said, but just make sure it's on a drier day. Otherwise it gets wet, because I know I've been there before and it gets very, very wet, and it was chucking it down yesterday all over Derbyshire. So, but yeah, anyway, we'll crack on. There's my hill. Don't know why I said that. Anyway, yeah, let's crack on. Now look at that for light. I've just got a couple of cracking shots down there. The light's coming in again because the clouds are clearing. So, where are we? We're going to drop down to that bit. No, I think it was that bit there. There's a farm there. Drop down, follow the road around. No, that was that was a railway track. The road is there. Follow it around, and then those woods there. That's where Edale is. Anyway, going down and down. See you shortly. This is some sexy light at the minute. This is all the way around. Just had a dimmer, or instead of all this, we just had a dimmer of light around here, and I've just got a black and white shot. Absolute beauty. So we're coming down this way, then it will drop down this way area, and then the road comes here and then there to those woodlands just there. Edale. No, it's just a bit further on, sorry. Them woodlands. So yeah, I've got a couple of miles yet, but we'll get there. Anyway, I might get a bit of footage on the road, but if not, I will see you in Edale. Right, I'll do the end now, even though it's not the end, but it will be the end when you see it. Yeah, still figure that one out myself. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. Been a cracking walk. The weather has really held up, despite it eventually turning gloomy to get a cracking black and white shot. But yeah, like I say, I've enjoyed it. It's good to be back out in this area. I've got a load of camping and hiking stuff I want to get. It's not going to be cheap, but we'll get it. And then late January, early February, we're back out camping. Not wild camping. Too many people are doing that. I'm not starting all that lot again. So I will put up a link to another walk. In fact, I'll probably put it up to the last walk in a minute. And don't forget to like, subscribe, because it helps the algorithm, you know, pushes the video out, which, as regular viewers know, the aim of me to do this is to showcase to people that you don't have to drive to get to these places. If you're prepared just to go wait a bit longer in time and organise better for your walks and that, you can get the bus or train. It's as easy as that. But anyway, until next time, on the next video, I'll see you then. Stay safe.